Hey, it's Scott, and welcome to my channel, San Marcos Makes. Today, we are gonna make something really special. Pork belly, burnt ends, but not on the barbecue pit. We will be making it in the air fryer. This cannot be any simpler. Let's see how we do it. First, let's talk pork belly. What is pork belly if you don't know? Very trendy term or food item right now. Pork belly, in all reality, is just thick cut bacon. A lot of times you will see it as a slab, the whole slab. You may even see the skin on it. Most of the time you'll probably want to do that. For this recipe, I saw they had them just really thick cut. So that's what I went with. But look at it. It looks just like bacon, and that's really what it is. Be obviously cut much thinner. And for this recipe, you really would not want to use bacon. There are plenty candied bacons out there, but that's not what we're doing. We're wanting to make the thicker style. So generally, sometimes, like if I'm doing burnt ends, I'd almost want them this thick, two of them together, but it will work really well. So ultimately, I will be using this in a recipe for a burnt ends fried rice. Real simple to do. That'll be an upcoming video. Make sure you're subscribed to see that one. But I'm gonna cut these up. I'm gonna cut them up in a little smaller than probably I would normally do it if I'm just eating burnt ends, because I want it to be edible for a fried rice. So I'm gonna leave them this thick because it will cook down, but I'm probably gonna cut down the middle plus about 1-inch pieces. I don't want a huge bite if I'm eating fried rice. So I've got these cubed up into pieces. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. Mine are gonna be on the smaller side compared to what a lot of people will do. But remember, mine ultimately will be for a fried rice. Now I want to make a very quick little simple marinade. Have some Chinese cooking wine. Have some soy sauce. Some dark soy sauce. Some sesame oil. And pretty much all of those are about a tablespoon apiece. Just a little bit of white pepper. A little bit of onion powder, and just a little bit of sprinkle of ground ginger. I would say 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of all of those. And we just want to mix this together, and you can let this set anywhere from 15-20 minutes up to a few hours, definitely even overnight. As in most marinades, the longer you let it set, the better it's gonna be. But is it really that much better from 15-20 minutes to overnight? No, I'm ready to eat. I can't wait. So while you get everything ready, one thing you do wanna do is preheat your air fryer. Once it's preheated, you wanna pull it out. Now use cooking spray, or what I have is a spray bottle with some olive oil so it don't stick, and it makes it a little easier to clean up because it will be a little sticky. Now you're gonna take your marinated pork belly and just simply put it in. You're not wanting these pieces to touch, so no overlapping pieces. Depending on the size of your air fryer, you may have to do this in a few batches. It is better to have to do a couple batches than it not be lovely burnt ends. So mine will probably take 2 batches, maybe 3 batches, somewhere in that ballpark, but I have an extremely small air fryer. We're gonna get that in, and we're gonna cook for 20 minutes, so 400 for 20 minutes. And we'll hit start. About halfway through, or about every 5 minutes, you wanna pull it out, you're gonna flip, or you can kind of toss. Again, you wanna make sure they're not overlapping or touching until they are done. All right, so these cooked right at just under 20 minutes total. When I looked at them, look at those golden brown. Well, there's a good tip. All that bacon fat. Probably be best to pull them out of tongs, so I will get them out so they're not just sitting in the grease. But if you got multiple batches, this is the time you want to do those multiple batches. All right, you can see they came out nice and golden, got a little bit of color on them. That bark is gonna add so much flavor. All right, let's try one of these. Let's get a good one. Oh my. There's so much flavor going there. It is really good. I cannot wait to have this with some fried rice. It will give it that true wok flavor that you're wanting from a restaurant style fried rice. But wow, these are good by their own. Probably a little too small if you're gonna eat a bunch of them by their own, but they are so delicious. So, so delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure did and sure will. I cannot wait to eat all of these. I hope I leave some for my fried rice. Please always remember, beans never can go into chili. Okra never goes in gumbo. But it is perfectly acceptable to put pineapple on pizza.